centers how it really felt.
Oh, wow. So to catch anyone up who doesn't know about this saga, like I signed a record deal when I was 15, and I always kind of refer to it as I got my music back this summer, but I never owned my music at all. So traditionally, a lot of record deals are set up in a way that artists don't own what's called their master recordings. Owning your master recordings means that you have complete control and power over distribution, licensing, and essentially the way your legacy is shaped. It's a huge thing. It's always been a huge thing for me. Like since I was a teenager, I've been actively saving up money to buy my music back and to ever own it in the first place, because it's usually the label that owns it. But I've always wanted this to happen. So it's been sold. My music has been sold a few times. The first time that it was sold, it really ripped my heart out of my chest. And I told everybody exactly how that felt for me and what I was going through. And I started basically defiantly re-recording my music because I wanted to own it. And this was the only way I thought it was ever going to happen. And so
I knew she had a bad kid, and she's got a little bit of a bad kid.
Yeah,
it's not a bad kid. That's a freaking savvy kid. That's what that is. That's like, hey.
Yeah. I've been told I've been defiant a lot of times.
Well, you are defiant. So. You're very defiant.
It's like
insubordinate, Travis.
Insubordinate. Yeah, it's. I think for me, that was the closest I ever thought I would get to owning my music, and so re-recording my music, it was so exciting to get to have that opportunity. But there was still I thought about not owning my music every day. It was something that I never was. It's like an intrusive thought that I had every day. And so we do the Eras tour. After the Eras tour, I had a meeting with my team, and we decided this might be a good time to approach the current owners of it. The owners of it was a private equity firm called Shamrock Capital. I knew them to be above board people. They had been very friendly to us. What I was looking to do, though, was I wanted to buy my music outright. I don't want to be in a partnership. I don't want to own 30% of it. I want to own all of it.
Yeah, and you deserve that.
But it was a long shot to think that they would do that they would sell that asset to me.
It's a big asset.
It's a huge decision for them to make, to sell that to anyone, including me. I decided that rather than this be like a business conversation, I'm in the business of human emotion. I would so much rather lead heart first in something like this, because for me, this is not, I want to own this asset because of its returns, because of its, because of the dividends that I will receive over the years. I want it because this is my handwritten diary entries from my whole life. These are the songs I wrote about every phase of my life. This is my photography, my music videos, most of which I funded. My artwork, everything that I've ever done is in this catalog. And so rather than send lawyers or management like in a big crew, I sent my mom and my brother, who I work with, to LA, and they they sat down and this happens. I don't ever really talk about it because it's they sat down with Shamrock Capital, and they told them what this meant for me. They told them the whole story of all the times we've tried to buy it, all the times it's fallen through, all the times we had gotten plans together and figured out something we thought was going to work and it didn't at the last minute. And so my mom calls me afterwards. She's like, look, they were wonderful. They heard us out. We have no idea which way they're going to go with this. And so I was like, I get it. I haven't gotten my hopes up about this in a decade. And so it was a couple months after the Super Bowl. We're in Kansas City, and I get a call from my mom, and she's like, you got your music.
Yeah.
And so sorry that it's literally been so long since this happened. It's every time I talk about it. She was like, you got your music. And I just very dramatically hit the floor for real. Like honestly, just started
been a long time coming.
bawling my eyes out, and I'm just like, just weeping and kind of like unable. I was just like, really? Really? What do you mean? What do you mean? And I'm like, get yourself together, get your shit together. Like, just go tell Travis in a normal way.
Yeah.
And I knock on the door. He's playing video games, and I'm trying to say it in a normal way, and I'm just like, Travis!
I'm like, oh no, what just happened?
And he puts his headset down. He's like, guys, gotta go. And I think he thought something was wrong. And you come up, and I'm just like, I got all my music back. And then just start absolutely heaving,
just dead
crying.
weight, losing all control.
Had no power in my legs to support myself. And yeah, this changed my life. I can't believe it still. Every time I think about it, it's like, I have to tell the short version to everyone because it is still like this will affect the rest of my life. I think about this every day now, but instead of it being like an intrusive thought that hurts me, it's, I can't believe this happened. Like, how lucky am I? How grateful am I? I'm so grateful to like the artists that helped me with my re-records, because when I did my re-records, I started doing those in 2021. Mm-hmm. And a lot of, like, most of the industry trades were like, this is a bad idea. This is her sort of derailing her career in a way. Nobody's interested in you doing the same album twice. Fans are not going to be engaged with this. This is not going to go well for her.
Somebody knew though.
And it was like, I still was able to like reach out to friends of mine, like Phoebe Bridgers, Keith Urban, Maren Morris, Chris Stapleton, Haley Williams from Paramore, Fall Out Boy, like all these absolutely incredible artists that like shape who I am as an artist. Yeah. And they like agreed to be a part of the re-records. And one of the only people I told before this happened was like, I called Phoebe Bridgers and I was just like, and she's like, did you just say what I think you said? I was like, yeah. And so this has just been like, I'm so grateful for it. It's just unbelievable, and I was so happy you were there when that happened.
I mean, I was,
because I could not stand.
Yeah, I mean, I started crying too. I'm a
you
crier.
were weeping.
I was just so happy for you because I've seen how you make music. I've seen how you make these videos. I've seen the effort and the focus and the strategy behind what just one album in Torture Poets Department and in Fortnite. And I was blown away that you had been doing this your entire life. And for, your first 6 albums, you weren't given the rights to all of that. Mm-hmm. And I know what that looked like. And I know how much it burned you that you didn't have that and you didn't have your creation. Mm-hmm. And I think doing it the right way, creating the fan base that you did the right way, and leading your life in a direction that you were eventually going to get it back somehow, some way, because of you always doing things with the right intentions. So.
Thanks.
So
there's nothing more exciting than a block kick, especially a block kick for a score. Like that is such a huge momentum shifter to end a game on that. I mean, that's better than a walk-off home run. Think about it, ending a game, blocking a kick, Jordan picking Davis it up, scooping and scoring. Epic. That is like a walk-off of all walk-offs right there. That is insane.
100% it is. Yep.
Gosh.
That's epic.
All right. Is any sport ever going to come close to NFL? No, it's not. Because no other, and here's why. No other sport plays this many games at one time. Like the NFL 1 o'clock time slot and the 4 o'clock time slot, you're going to get so much action in the span of 8 hours. It's the greatest. That's why everybody looks forward to it every single week. It's all at the same time. And like I'm sitting in the stadium and I'm trying to watch the game, and I'm also on my app watching YouTube TV, other games. I'm checking the scores on ESPN. I'm like, dude, being a fan, you don't know this yet because you're still playing. Being a fan is fucking incredible. Like, you get to watch so much shit.
I've been a fan first. You're acting like I haven't been a fan of this my entire fucking life.
Yeah, all right, you're going to find out. You're going to be seeing it a lot more when you're fucking at the game at 1 o'clock and all this shit's happening across the league and you're fucking.
I was at your fucking 1 o'clock games.
All right, whatever. You're not, but you don't appreciate it the same way until you're done. You're still so focused into the Chiefs. And I still love the Eagles, but now I'm looking at more of like everything happening across the league. 1:00 on Sunday is like, fucking, let's go, baby. God damn, that's a fun time to watch
Power
football.
me up, man.
All righty. Last thing from week 3. This tweet was during Thursday Night Football, but we thought it was important to address it. From Got CTE from playing peekaboo. That's funny. Ineligible man downfield penalties are fat phobia to offensive linemen. Let the big men roam where they damn well please. I love the tweet. I think it's hilarious.
Hilarious tweet.
But in as much as I would love to go downfield, I do think it's pretty unfair if a lineman is downfield engaged with a linebacker who's supposed to be covering like a hook to curl. I think we can agree that we should not allow linemen down.
I would love to run a shallow cross with Creed Humphrey blocking the guy that I'm running away from.
It seems a bit unfair from a play action standpoint on what linebackers, as if what linebackers are being asked to do isn't hard enough. We're going to make this impossible for you to tell whether it's a run or pass.
Epic.
So, yeah, no, I'm very happy that it is a penalty. If anything, I think they could make it 2 yards. It used to be 1 yard and a healthy 2. Now they go more by the letter of the law of like, no, you get a yard and that's it. We're done with the RPOs, going a little bit further. I do think there's some that are called that are borderline enough on screens and whatnot where it doesn't really impact another player that end up getting called. And I think that's kind of bogus. But
also, if the offensive lineman engages within a yard.
Yeah, you can block him as far as you want.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I don't know. I think the rule is just fine the way it is.
But sometimes defensive players know this now and they can disengage with you and you can still get called. That's happened to me before where you start blocking a D tackle at the line of scrimmage, you got him 2 or 3 yards on the field and he'll throw you. And now that I'm not engaged, I'm technically downfield. But the only reason I was engaged was because I was blocking a guy within that yardage. Yeah. I think that shouldn't be a penalty personally. But either way, the rule's good enough. I think offenses really pushed the limit on this stuff a couple years ago. And I think the league, rightfully so, to make it fair for defenses, got it back in line with where the law, the rule and the intent of what it's trying to limit does. What would happen if everyone's eligible to catch a ball? I mean, I don't know. It would, if everyone was eligible to catch a ball, it would be, it would have to drastically change how defense is taught. And the creativity for offense is so great already. If everybody's able to catch a ball, it would open up a lot more creativity, and it just feels like it would be too much. I'm not a fan of it. Part of that's probably just because I know the game and the way it is right now, but like thinking of a guard sloughing off and like somebody having to be responsible to like guard him in case somebody throws him the ball, it just feels like that's a bit too much to me. So I think it's fine just the way it is. I'm also in favor of ineligible numbers. Like I don't want to see offensive linemen starting to wear number 1. I fucking hate that the NFL changed the rule for defensive linemen. Like I used to love like these iconic numbers that like defensive ends used to wear, linebackers used to wear. And like now I see like a DN and he's wearing number 1 or number 11. I'm like, fuck off. Like wear number fucking 98 or something like that. Like I'm not into this. If you're a big body, you're playing on the line of scrimmage, you should have a big fucking number. I don't want to see this skinny fucking number bullshit. I shouldn't be calling out number 11. He's a fucking good player, but
I don't even know which 11 you're talking about.
Well, every offensive tackle in the NFL does. Mr. Micah Parsons.
Well, he's not a fat boy.
If you're playing on the line, you're playing a fat boy position, and you need to be playing with it. I just don't like the whole numbers. I really liked that you could tell, just as like a fan, I really liked by like even like watching a jersey, looking at a jersey.
I want a quarterback to wear 99.
See, I don't want that. I liked looking at a jersey and knowing without even fucking knowing the guy, what position that guy played. There was something about the numbers signifying what position you played, and I just liked. I don't know. I just was a fan of it. I don't like that now the numbers mean nothing on defense. Anybody can wear whatever the fuck they want. And then on offense, you still have ineligible numbers. That's kind of fat shaming. Now that's fat phobia. Just offensive linemen are restricted to wearing these fucking 50 to 70? Is that what it is? 50 to 80?
79.
That's bullshit. Everybody should be restricted.
No.
Receivers are restricted from 80 to 100? What was the old rule? Receivers could wear 80 to 100 or like 1 to 10 or something like that?
80 to 89 and then
1 to 10
through 19.
1 through 19. And then running backs were 20 through 40, 20 through 39.
49.
49. 20 through 49. Linebackers were 40 through 59.
Yeah.
Although I feel like they 60s. Could wear 60 because Chuck Bednarik wore 60.
60s. Yeah, they can go in the 60s.
Anyways, I used to like that. I don't know, man. I dug that history of it and that the numbers had some type of specific reason to why you were wearing it. You don't agree, do you?
I haven't put too much thought into it. No. Well, that does it for Bold Topics, brought to you by Gillette, the best a man can get.
Stamp of the Week is brought to you by Black Rabbit. What is the person at the game?
Show some love. Yeah, show some love to the
some of that stuff is way more interesting sometimes.
I'm with that.
That felt like the one that was like, that was a good rant, a good grind my gears segment that I can get on board with. I'm all in on that. Stamp that motherfucker.
Stamp that motherfucker.
I don't know what it means, but you're stamped, Joey. Made man in the New Heights community. All right, and once again, that was Stamp of the Week, brought to you by Black Rabbit on Netflix.
Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift are facing the ultimate spotlight as they gear up for a spectacular wedding plan for next summer, following their high-profile engagement in August 2025. The buzz around their relationship has not faded, only grown louder, with fans, media, and insiders all speculating about every step they take. Travis, currently deep in football season with the Kansas City Chiefs, find himself under more scrutiny than ever before, and the team's average performance this year has added another layer of frustration for him. Balancing the demands of a busy season with the immense planning required for a celebrity wedding, Travis is reportedly feeling squeezed on all sides. People close to him say he's under enormous pressure, and his circle is growing increasingly worried as he tries to juggle so many different things at once. Between recording episodes for his podcast, managing endorsement deals, exploring acting opportunities, launching a new restaurant in Kansas City, and maintaining his athletic performance, his days are packed. Every time he steps off the field, he's chased by reporters eager for details about his private life with Taylor Swift, fielding endless questions about their relationship and their wedding plans, all while sorting through a flood of urgent emails and business proposals. Subscribe for more updates if you want to follow every twist in this celebrity story. Sources close to Travis say he feels claustrophobic, as if the world is watching his every move, and the intensity around his relationship with Taylor has only escalated. A second insider shared that the pressure has reached new heights as Travis and Taylor begin to plan their future together, with scrutiny from fans and media alike becoming more relentless. There are whispers that Travis's temper has grown shorter, and those around him worry he might reach a breaking point if things don't ease up soon. Despite all the speculation, neither Travis Kelce nor Taylor Swift has commented publicly on the rumors or the details of their wedding, choosing instead to keep their plans private. Taylor's team, meanwhile, is dealing with a different set of concerns. Her security staff is reportedly on edge, especially as Taylor continues to make frequent public appearances in New York City, drawing massive crowds and making every outing a logistical challenge. The constant attention from paparazzi and fans means her safety is always on the line, and her team is working overtime to keep her secure as she navigates the demands of her career and her relationship with Travis. Reports from Page 6 suggest that Taylor's security detail is feeling the heat, knowing the world watches her every move, and that any misstep could become headline news in an instant. Despite the overwhelming attention and the mounting logistical hurdles, Taylor and Travis are said to be deeply in love, determined to make their relationship work even as the noise around them grows louder by the day. Their ability to maintain focus on each other and their future wedding plans, even while juggling packed schedules and intense public scrutiny, has impressed those close to them. Friends of the couple say that through it all, they remain a strong team, leaning on one another as they prepare for one of the most anticipated celebrity weddings in recent memory. Yet the pressure is undeniable, with both Travis and Taylor feeling the weight of expectation from their fans, their families, and the relentless media machine. The couple's privacy remains fiercely guarded, and even as speculation swirls about guest lists, venues, and the scale of the event, Taylor and Travis have shared almost nothing with the public. Insiders hint at elaborate plans and a star-studded affair, but so far, every detail is being kept under wraps. If you're enjoying these exclusive glimpses into their lives, don't forget to hit subscribe for more behind-the-scenes stories. With both stars at the top of their respective fields, their schedules are relentless, and the challenge of carving out time for each other is real. Still, they are committed to making it work, finding moments of peace amid the chaos to enjoy their engagement and look forward to their big day. As the wedding date approaches, the spotlight will only intensify, but those who know Travis and Taylor best believe that their shared determination and love for one another will help them weather whatever storms may come.